run it up.
A la hora cero, la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero, la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles.
Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. It'll be the Warriors off the tip. Here's Murray. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Off the mark there with a three. And here's Memphis. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
2 on the clock. Gasol misses. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Back to Curry. From downtown, drills it from deep.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
To the paint. Here's Gasol. The Warriors pull it in.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Pass to Chamberlain. Thompson with it. 4-3. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Okay, thank you, Allie. To the middle. Gasol.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Thompson outside. Back to Murray. Outside Curry. From deep. Pass to Thompson. Curry surveys. Launches a three. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
The offensive rebound. Here's Pippen. No points so far. Here's Jackson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Outside Murray. Pass to Curry. And here is Green. Back to Curry. Out to Thompson. There's a screen. Puts up a deep three. Here's Chamberlain. The Grizzlies pull it in. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. The three from Bain. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. .34 seconds left in the first quarter here. The kick out, Curry.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Off target from the baseline. Pass to Bain. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. But if it goes, one quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one. And no question that all the second chance looks are paying off. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Outside Payton. Baseline try. That's short off the rim. Memphis trailing here. At Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Kuminga for 3. It's not going to go for him. Memphis leading by 3. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Oh, Dama, no good. Kuminga down low. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Inside. Here's Edey. Give him 8. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it. Down low. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Payton. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. John Conchar picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Gasol, the screen. And stolen by Covington. Out on his own on the break. Healed on the wing. Over Bain. Fires for three. Back to Heal. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Covington.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Gasol. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
You think about the fearlessness of Ja Morant and how he attacks, even as a smaller player. RJ, you got any comparisons?
I would say AI, but AI was more of a two-guard, even though he was a couple inches shorter. But definitely similarities of how they attack the paint with fearlessness.
And again, no good by Golden State. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Wells. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And here's Thompson for 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Thompson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's what you can expect from one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's just got unlimited range.
58 seconds left in the first half. Up top, Curry. 5 points in the game.
Clever move by Curry, using the play to make room for a different shooter.
So it's the Grizzlies now. They trail by 1. Gasol in a high post. Here's Wells. No points yet. And Jackson gets double-teamed. Pass to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Pippen. From outside, off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Inside to halt the run. Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And so Jackson nails both of them. Outside Curry puts up a deep 3. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Warriors ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for his shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Memphis trailing here. Gasol, the screen. He takes it in. Right wing. Pass to Bain. Lets it fly. Chamberlain pulls it in. Here's Green. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. Memphis making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gasol. No good with the triple.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Payton. Hield from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Hield's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Wells. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And again, it's Memphis missing.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And the jam by Covington.
The vertical of Covington paying dividends. Fantastic job leaping up to slam it down.
To the middle. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Wells misses. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Covington. Tipped away to the right side. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Payton, no good. Grizzlies trailed by 7. Kennard for 3. Here's Edey. Oh, a special move before that shot. Edey's got 12 points in the game.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Pass to Hield. Here's Post. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Hield. It's rebounded by Memphis. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Feed the interior, good things will happen.
The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Post. The 3. Not going to go that time.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Edey. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Kennard for the tie. Covington grabs the board. This is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
Back to Hield. Outside Payton. Golden State needs to get off a shot to stop the drought. Aldama grabs a board. Here's Stevens. To the inside. Payton with a steal. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Warriors ahead, up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
26.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now here's Curry. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Thanks, guys. I did get some news from the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He said it's a sprained wrist. Doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
They get it back. Just 5 to shoot. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Conchar drives in. Pass to Edey. Here's the 3. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
On the wing, Murray. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis trailing here. Conchar outside. Kennard for 3. No good there.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. No good on the 3.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Pass to Aldama. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Impeccable touch from Steph.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Gasol. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
With an assortment of moves at his disposal, the catch and shoot is just one of many ways Gasol can beat you.
Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Memphis with a rebound. Here's Bane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just absolute ice in the veins of Bane. That is an impressive bucket.
Thompson with a screen. Out to the right wing. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Pass to Edey. 1:14 left in the game. Here's Pippen. Launches it. Chamberlain pulls it in. In transition, here they come. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. 5 to shoot. The kick out. Curry puts up a three. And he can't get that one.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To the wing, right side. Here's Edey. Oh, he missed it. Here's Gasol. Yes!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Thompson outside. Fires the three. The three won't fall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up.
My youngin', he ain't make it to school. Life been coming fast, I'm trying to get in my groove. Build a legacy before you get to the tomb. For real.
Dropped out of school and ran it up in the. Got all my feelings when they got me a bag. Really have emotion, better ask who I am. I went from being poor to really being a man. I went from being poor to really being a man. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that on call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. Rest in peace, my uncle. Never met, but I still love you. Remember that from way back, playing out pound of that in the hood with a that made my pillow.
The Bulls play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it live for you right here from Chicago. Here we go. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And so for the Grizzlies, their last game, a loss to Philadelphia. A wide open look here for Vucevic. Bangs home the trifecta. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Outside ball. Another three for Chicago.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now here's Pippen. And here's Jackson. Over in the corner, Gasol. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Pass to Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. To the inside. Here's Jordan. That one, no good. Great D that time from Bain.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Jordan outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Jordan's got 6 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
To the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. Now, here's Ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. To the right side. Vucevic from outside off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Goes up the baseline. It's Gasol missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Vucevic missing. Memphis trailing here. Outside Pippen. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Gasol. Jackson up top. Over Williams. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
14. The Grizzlies, 13.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's Conchar. Jackson with the screen. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can tell how confident Jackson Jr. is working the pick and roll set. He moves with real purpose.
From the top of the key. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 10.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And finished off by Gasol.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Gasol has been aggressive, and he's forcing the defense to adjust.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Jones has it in the corner. Pass to Buzelis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here's Dosunmu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Buzelis. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Pass to Aldama. Conchar with it. They set the pick. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good off the back of the rim. The Bulls leading by 3. Smith for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
In transition, here come the Bulls. And Reddish with the slam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Down low, Edey.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Now, here's Kennard. Scoreless thus far. Poked away. Stolen by Terry. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
2 points. That one goes. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Terry. From deep. Sinks the triple. Terry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the rejection by Smith. One-on-one fast break. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Dosunmu's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Conjar with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. Here's Aldama, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Buzelis.
A slender big man with a nice shooting touch. Aldama is one of those guys who seems to get steadily better each season.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Edey. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And the three-point shot has been big for him. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pippen down low. Gasol a screen. It's all in by the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Buzelis. Drops in the tray. Buzelis has got 7 points.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Now, here's Gasol. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. The Grizzlies trail by 13. And the dunk by Wells.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Over in the corner, Reddish. Lots of room. The rebound by Gasol.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Right side, Pippen. Pass to Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Missed it, even after all those chances. Wells with the steal. And here is Gasol. Inside. And the dunk by Wells.
And superb job by Gasol. Brilliant at breaking down the defense with that passing ability.
Smith on the wing. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 6 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And Buzelis is in a rhythm now. He's playing to his strengths and taking what is offered from the defense.
Driving inside. Wells' shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the middle. Out to Smith. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Jordan's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Aldama. Now, here's Kennard. Top of the key, Pippen. Clock at 6. Here's Edey. He has 6. Outside for Jordan.
Memphis foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Personal foul.
The first one falls.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Here's Conchar. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For Memphis, they have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Conchar hits them both. And Chicago has possession. And so it's Chicago, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far.
The Grizzlies, 39.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Dan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Jordan, that's for 2. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's two really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
Now Jordan. Into the lane. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Pass the ball. Jordan left side. Just 5 on the clock. And the bank shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside for Gasol. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
I really like the activity level from Ball. Excels at reading his man and jumping all over him, and great at coming up with those steals. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups or dunks, but not now.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Pass to Edey. Jordan with it. Gasol covering. And Jordan slams it in.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Kept alive. Here's Edey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
It's Gasol missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 10-2 run here. And a wide open look for Jordan. Hits the three-point foul. Jordan's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Pippen misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Jordan. Fires for three. That one's no good. Takes him to 10 for 15 for the game. To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jordan.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And here's Collins from outside. And again, Chicago. No good. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gasol. And Gasol with the dunk.
The assist.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Terry outside. And again, no good by Chicago. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to the wing. Jackson in the corner. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Collins with it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
They be taking them flicks. Cameras watching, I be making them sick. Walk with caution, so I'm making it quick. You out too often and you stay in the mist. When you popping it too often, that's the hate you can get. Now they saying they don't like me, how you hate from the bench. I'm the one to trend the topic, they replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. I slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again. Yeah, paparazzi, they be flicking while I stay hating my mission. My operation is different, my compensation exquisite. Got a taste of commission, I couldn't wait for permission. They used to tell me no, I'm the one that made the decision. Big talker, big papa, I be doing